Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Justin Grimm, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, last outing he pitched into the fourth inning and got a no decision. Clearly, he's going to have to go deeper and give his team a chance to win. That's what we're looking for in this game.
Here's Matt Joyce now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get one win in this place as they get ready to get out of here. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Echeverria ranging into the outfield makes the play. 1 away. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. 1-1 now to Zobrist. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. Number 17 for him on the season as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson.
Fielder, number 10.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dorta giving chase, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Rays on the home run by Longoria. On to the bottom of the first, and Tampa is off and running early. It's 1-0. Scott Kazmir will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team. I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there. He just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Brian Dozier.
So stepping in, Brian Dozier. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's going to be a base hit as well, as it's through into left, and now the first 2 men are on as they look to get that early run back.
Well, back-to-back balls hit hard to start their bottom half of the first here. No wonder they're hustling off the field. Maybe they knew something we didn't know. They came to hit this game.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia. And he lays off there, 1-0. They'll come in here at 259. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first. A double play. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
At the plate, Roger Dorta, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Cold, strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. And now Navarro can't squeeze it as it gets away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis, all tied at 1-1. Into the box, Will Myers, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down to the second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And Loney has found a seam as this should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. For Loney, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, catcher, Diana Navarro.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and standing in is the catcher Diana Navarro. Again a 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Dorta, and that retires the side. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and Tampa's taken a 2-1 lead. In now, Chris Parmalee, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Designated hitter, Chris Parmalee.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Scorched to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Corey Dickerson. He can hold his own defensively, not going to make a lot of mistakes, but clearly his bat is what everybody's talking about.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well
Patrick.
for himself. He stays
Alan
consistent and keeps
Porter.
that approach.
Now in the box, Alan Porters. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Cabrera's up with it. Zobrist on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Rays are out in front, 2-1. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the 3rd inning to get underway from Target Field. Striding in once again, Matt Joyce. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 20, Matt Joyce.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Well, here we go again, Matt. He gives up a run in each of the first 2 innings, and now a leadoff single to lead off the 3rd. Not a good sign.
Zobrist.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. So with 1 gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Evan Longoria.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded to 3rd. Oh, look at the sliding stop to 2nd for 1. Not in time.
The right fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-2. Line towards center field. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. They'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Adeiny Echeverria.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Hit in the air out to right. After it is Dickerson. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 7, Joe Mauer.
Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer. He singled his last time up. Now another 1-2. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Myers.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Standing in now, James Loney, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He reached on a single in his first try.
Brian Dozier.
A changeup over the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Roger Dorta, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll try again. 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Garcia is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Parmalee. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Cabrera's there. And the throw short hops Loney at first, but he's able to dig it out, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 3 and the Twins 2. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Deoner Navarro.
One and one. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out. Number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. Number 22 on the year, and the Rays are staked to a 4-2 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
Evan Longoria.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tommy Valencia It's going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Valencia.
Evan Longoria will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Now everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
That's a big fastball, Ivan.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Rays get 1 thanks to this swing by Matt Joyce. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and Tampa has taken a 4-2 lead. Stepping in, Alan Borders comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and the ball is dropped.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can, and right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Little chopper back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far.
Put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He doubled
Leading off for the
earlier and
Rays,
carries a 2-for-2 line
shortstop,
into this appearance.
Asdrubal
Some movement now in
Cabrera.
the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, James Loney.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys.
Now batting,
Usually pitching is all
center
about
fielder,
mixing pitches and
Kevin
location. But he
Kiermaier.
threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dorta on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Oswaldo Arcia. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Longoria's there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Roger Dorta.
Digging in to try it again. Roger Dorta. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hits this one hard the other way. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Parmelee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Parmelee. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher
for the
coming on
Twins,
now as they'll hand it
number
off to
50,
Casey Fiend here.
Casey Fiend.
Ready for another chance? Deoner Navarro.
Leading
0
off for
for
Tampa
2
Bay.
on the afternoon so
Catcher,
far.
Deoner Navarro.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff
batting,
hitter. Shows some
left
great
fielder,
patience and discipline,
Matt
making the
Joyce.
pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Matt Joyce. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Arcia going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to
The
move
second
up.
baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Dorta is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Tampa, but they still lead this one 4-2. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Trevor Plouffe.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Cabrera for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail it here 4-2. Glenn North has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Glenn North.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Will Myers.
Standing in, Will Myers. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Fighter breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Echeverria has it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
First baseman, number 21, James Loney.
Striding in, James Loney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Rays get a run on the home run by Myers.
On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 5-2 in favor of Tampa.
Kelly King is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Kelly King.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. 1-1. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 31, Oswaldo Arcia.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Hit hard up the middle towards second. Zobrist is there, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail 5-2. Eric Slater enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Comes set and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now here it comes. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-2. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Kiermaier is retired, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 30.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
What a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-0. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Backhanded. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and it remains 5-2. Jake McGee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 57, Jake McGee.
Ready once again, Roger Dorta will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Roger Dorta.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count and the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Parmelee.
At the plate, Chris Parmelee. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way to left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Trevor Ruth.
Ready for another shot now, Trevor Plouffe. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Stepping up now, Alan Borders. McGee comes set. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
After 2 straight outs here in the 9th, now they come up with a couple hits in a row. They're making it really interesting. Thought this game was going to be over quick. Now they continue to fight back.
So coming to the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final today. Scott Kazmir earns his 5th winner of the year. Jake McGee wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game was the victorious Rays. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.